Let me be honest with you. I don't use AI because it's cool. I use it because I'm tired. Tired of typing the same emails. Tired of long meetings. Tired of drowning in PDFs and notes. I just wanted my time back. So instead of testing hundreds of tools, I kept only the ones that actually saved me time. Every single day. No hype, no theory, just what genuinely works. Section 1, Communication. For AI email writing, plus grammar and tone fixing. Let me start with something very ordinary. Email. Earlier, I would open my inbox, read a long message, and pause. Not because I didn't understand it, but because I didn't know how to respond cleanly. I didn't want to sound abrupt. I didn't want it to sound careless. And I didn't want to overthink every sentence. Now, I don't start from a blank screen. If I'm using Gmail, I click Help Me Write. If I'm on Outlook, I use Microsoft Copilot. I paste the email, ask for a short, polite reply, and let it generate a draft. I never send it as it is. I read it, I adjust 1 or 2 lines. But the hardest part, starting, is a done. For tone and clarity, I rely on Grammarly, not to change my meaning, but to soften language when something sounds harsher than intended. For example, send this today, you delayed it yesterday, becomes, could you please send this today? It seems it was delayed earlier. Same message, less friction. What used to take 10 minutes now takes 20 seconds. And more importantly, email no longer creates anxiety. Section 2, Meetings and Notes. Meetings used to leave me with a familiar problem. I would attend a long discussion, or sometimes miss one entirely. And later, struggle to remember what actually mattered. Instead of rewatching recordings, I now rely on meeting summaries. For online meetings, I use tools like Otter.ai or Zoom AI Companion. They automatically generate a short summary, key decisions, and clear action items. So if I miss it at a meeting, I don't ask anyone awkwardly, what happened? I read the summary. In 5 minutes, I'm aligned. After that comes notes. Earlier, my notes were scattered. Documents, messages, screenshots. Now I paste everything into Notion and use Notion AI to organize them. I don't ask it to think for me. I ask simple things like, group these points, or turn this into an outline. It brings order to raw material, which is all I need. Section 3, Task Overwhelm. AI. Task Planner. Some days, the problem isn't workload, it's deciding where to begin. When everything feels urgent, nothing feels manageable. I now use an AI-based task planner. Motion. I enter what I need to do. Work tasks, personal errands, deadlines. Motion doesn't promise productivity miracles. What it does is simple. It schedules tasks realistically, based on available time. Instead of asking myself all day, what should I do next? The answer is already there. Once the order is decided, my mind settles. I stop negotiating with myself and just work. Section 4, Career and Documents. Career-related writing creates a special kind of stress. I've seen capable people struggle, not because they lack experience, but because they don't know how to express it clearly. For resumes and cover letters, tools like résumés.io and Teal help immensely. The process is simple. Upload the existing resume, paste the job description, let the tool rewrite bullet points with clearer language. Same experience, same qualifications. Just structured in a way hiring systems understand. Now documents, long PDFs, research papers, policy notes, reports, used to feel overwhelming. Now I upload them to ChatGPT or Claude and ask, explain this like I'm 15, and then I follow up with, what are the 3 key arguments? In minutes, I understand the core idea, not by skipping thinking, but by skipping unnecessary struggle. Section 5. Creators Tools. This part matters if you create content. I'm not a designer, but I still need thumbnails and visuals. Instead of searching endlessly on stock websites, I describe what I need to DALL-E or Canva image generator, mood, colors, composition. It gives me a starting point. I refine it. That alone saves hours. Captions are another area where AI saves time. If you've ever typed subtitles manually, you know how draining it is. Now I upload videos to CapCut or YouTube Studio. Captions are generated automatically. I only correct small errors. What used to take 2 hours now takes 5 minutes. Finally, research. Instead of opening 20 browser tabs, I use Perplexity AI. I ask clear questions like, compare Notion AI and Mem AI for students. It searches, summarizes, and shows sources. No rabbit holes, no mental clutter, just answers. Closing. The honest part. AI didn't make my life perfect, but it did give me back time. Less inbox stress, fewer hours wasted, more mental space. You don't need more tools, you need the right ones. Start with the task that drains you the most. That's where AI should help. Because AI shouldn't replace humans. It should replace busy work, so humans can live.